going on, guys? So yes, I know a lot of you guys are waiting for a Gotham video, and that is going to be out later tonight. I am going to get off of work and then film it and edit it, and it will be out very late tonight. You will be getting that, so don't be worrying. I wanted to make this video, one, because I just can't get into the mode for filming the Gotham video. It's gloomy outside. There's stuff going on in my life that's kind of throwing off my vibe. Don't worry, I'm not going to get depressed and not post videos. You're getting the Gotham video tonight. I can't get into the mode, and I don't want to make a video to you guys that's just like, hey, yeah, so Gotham was pretty cool. Like, you know, I want to bring the energy. I want to have, you know, all of the juicy goodness in the video. It gives me an opportunity to still want to post a video for you guys today at this normal time. And I need to ask a question, because the reason why you're not getting videos on time sometimes is because, again, weird vibes and I'm not able to post them on time, but I also have a day job. Like, I have a day job that I have to get there early sometimes, because the earlier I get there, the more money I make, and I got bills. I'm a normal person. I got bills, I got a car payment, I got all this jazz, and it's just, you know, sometimes it's really hard to do things, and I have to sacrifice making YouTube videos on time to be able to put in more work at my job. So, I wanted to ask the question, is anybody out there interested in doing like a Patreon? Would you be interested in Patreon? If you guys don't know about it, I'll explain it a little bit. But for those of you that do know, would you be interested in a Patreon if I started one? And the second question is, if I started one, what the hell should be in the tiers? Now, for those of you who don't know what a Patreon, it's basically like a monthly support service for creators. Basically, what it is there's like this website, right? I would create a profile, and there are these tiers, like let's just say level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and in each tier has a different price number, like $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever. What you do is you pick a tier that you want. Like, oh, I want to support $20 a month to this creator, and you do that, and what would happen is you're giving that creator $20 for something in return. You're not just donating. I mean, I believe you could donate if you wanted to, but what happens is, so like, let's just say the first dollar tier is just like a shout out or something, and then like a $5 tier is maybe we're pen pals, and like a $10 tier is like, I don't know, something else. And that's the thing, like, I've been asked this question a lot, and like everybody's like, why don't you start a Patreon? Why don't you start a Patreon? I would totally support you. My thing is, what do I do? What would I give and like be able to support you guys with? Or like, what would you feel is fair for your hard-earned money? Because that's going to be your money supporting me as a creator, which, like I said, you guys don't have to do, but I know a lot of you are out there like, Juice, I want to help you in any way you can, and I really appreciate that, and you guys are awesome. So I've thought about Patreon, but I don't know how it would work. I mean, because like we see, I have lovely cosplayers on the wall, because I'm all about supporting creators. I think that's how we grow in this world, is you got to support the people you really enjoy. And I feel like Patreon works really well for the cosplayers of the world, because they're able to give out like prints and cool little things. I just don't know what I should do or what I can do to actually make the tiers worthwhile. Like, you know, like what should, like, give me examples if you guys have examples of like, oh man, this creator does this and I support him because of blah blah blah, or I support her because of blah blah blah. Like, if you guys are Patreon users, what do you think I could do to actually make a worthy Patreon? Here are some ideas that I've thought about. One, I don't know the dollar amount or what tiers they should be on, but I thought a pen pal thing could work. Like, I mean, we could exchange, I could create an email just for Patreon people, so when you subscribe or you support or whatever, I would send you that email, and that email would be a way we can communicate. And as long as you're a Patreon, I'll keep responding to you like maybe at least once a week. I'll set a limit or something on how I can respond to you. Not saying that I'll only respond to you once a week, but I'm just saying at least you would get that, and we could talk about, you know, freaking games or shows or whatever, and it would just be another way we can connect. I could do that for something. Maybe I don't know what app we could use, but we could make like a special group only for Patreon people, you know, like exclusive like talks. We kind of do that on Discord, but Discord's for everybody. But it's kind of weird too, because I got to send out a code every time for people to get on Discord. So maybe there's another app out there, or maybe I just got to create a different Discord. And then that could be where I can chat with everybody normally, randomly, and everybody can chat with each other for Patreon there. That could be part of a tier. I don't know what else I could do. I am in the process of trying to design shirts and think about shirts and like, you know, whatever. I mean, I guess part of a Patreon tier 2 could be like, you get first inside information about things I'm thinking about doing on the channel, or shirt designs or whatever. That could be something. I just don't know, and I'm trying to think of how I would fill up like 3 to 5 tiers or whatever you have. I don't know if there's a limit on Patreon. Like I said, I've never really looked into it, but I want to talk to you guys about this because, you know, I want to eventually be able to make this a full-time gig, and, you know, I would love to be able to get, I would love for you guys to be able to count on me to post a video at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock every single day, or whatever days I'm posting. Like Gotham review will be posted at this time, but it's really hard when I have to worry about normal life stuff too. And of course it won't be like something that just happens overnight. Early info for the channel could be something, I don't know guys, I'm really confused by this, and I just don't know what I could offer up. Let me know if you have any ideas, and like other creators maybe you follow, or other creators that do this, that, you know, you could be like, oh man, they do this and that's super simple, it wouldn't take away that much time. Because remember, I'm still going to have to work my day job constantly, because that's what is currently supporting me right now. But if I didn't have to always go into work like 2 hours early or whatever I'm doing, I could have more time to make videos. And I'm also thinking about shirts, because I know a lot of you don't have the option to support a creator monthly, on a monthly basis. And remember, you can cancel this at any time, so you can support for 1 month and then stop the next month or whatever, from my understanding. But my biggest thing is I'm also thinking about doing shirts, so you can do like a one-time, like, oh, boom, I bought a shirt, and the shirt will be like 20 bucks, or I don't know how much the cost is going to be, because that's something I'm trying to figure out too. But there's just so much. But I know a lot of you guys constantly ask me, like, Juice, how can we help out the channel? How can we support? Well, one, there's always a donation button on the YouTube channel, and that gets hooked up, and it goes straight to my Google AdSense, I believe. I don't think that's ever happened. I don't know if I get an email or anything like that, because I don't think it's ever happened. But if you ever just want to donate to the channel, there is a donation button right on the web page of my front page of my YouTube. But the thing is, I want to think about this Patreon, and possibly, like I said, I've been working on the shirts thing, but it's a slow process. The Patreon, though, is something that you guys could really be interactive with, and another way I can really interact with you guys, because you could be coming up with the ideas of like, Juice, you should do this for level 1, you should do this for level 2, blah, 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 and just think of ideas, because, I don't know, I have thought about it, but I just don't know what I could offer you guys that you would think is worth it. And I'm the kind of person that's like, you should get the bang for your buck, you know what I mean? And it's also, I want to be able to keep up with everything, so that's why I want ideas. So let me know. And like I said, the Gotham video is going to be the next video out, but I just feel like this is a conversation I wanted to have with you guys, because I get the question a lot. And like after the live streams, I know a lot of people just dip out, but sometimes I stay in the chat. And in the last live stream we had, everybody was like, Juice, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And so I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. So I wanted to pose the question to you: if I started a Patreon, would it be something you supported? And if I did do one, what should the tiers be? So let me know, guys, in the comment section down below. I'll be in the comments thinking about, like, that's a good idea, that's not such a good idea. So just let me know all your ideas, and let's try to create this thing together and see where it goes. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. But as always, I'm your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Bye!